commitment is the fuel that drives us towards achieving our goals and dreams. It's the unwavering dedication to keep going even when faced with challenges. When we commit to something, we give it our all and refuse to give up. So, embrace commitment and let it propel you to new heights. Let commitments propel you to show up even when everything looks like you shouldn't show up. If you are seeing this today, just know that I had every reason to give an excuse not to show up, but then I showed up anyways. That's commitment.
What's up, Creative Fam? It's another week on the podcast and another day, and today, see, if I tell you I have something for you, because I didn't prepare for today, right? But then I've made a commitment. I've already said that we're going to have an episode every Friday. So then once I've made a commitment to show up every Friday, I definitely have to show up whether or not I have something to do. It's something I personally believe in. It's like your personal integrity, where you say you do something and then you will do it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. That's what the title says, just showing up. I'm just showing up because honestly, I've not been able to plan anything, last Friday, because of the whole global internet submarine cable thing, we were not able to show up. And then I was also not, I was very tight, right? So then I had no margin to even, I was tight. And then the internet was no interneting, you understand? So it had all just cast, and then I was like, this week, so we can't say, oh, because of this and that, so I'll not show up. So you can realize I'm not even looking like, this is what I wore to my internship. I'm doing internship, and this is what I wore to work today, and I just needed to show up, right? I don't have anything serious. That's why today I decided to do something quite different. The whole little whatever preparation, combing my hair and all those things, just for aesthetics, because I just need to show up, right? And of course, because by the grace of God I'm wise, I'll still have maybe one or two things to share with you, but then today I just want to show up, right? That's the whole point of coming in today. And if you're wondering where I am, I'm still in school, right? And I'm currently in my department's office. Today I didn't use my lecturer's office because, like I said, I didn't have a plan. I had no plan. The week started with me being very sick for the first 3-4 days of the week. So up until yesterday, that I was very strong. I've been very sick, and so I had not had the chance to plan. And even while I was not feeling well, I was still having to attend my internship work and all that, so many things. So I had not got a chance to be able to plan the whole thing and then come and share with you, right? But then I was coming from work today, and I'm no, I can't say that I will not share anything or I'll not show up tomorrow, which is Friday. So I'm filming this on a Thursday evening, right? And I'm going to edit this and make it ready by Friday, right? So yes, so this just, it's a podcast. I feel like I want to do something quite different from a podcast, right? Where we'd all just come and sit down and then just chat, and then let's say the whole serious atmosphere, background, condenser mic, that kind of thing. No. I want to do something quite different, right? Like changing of scenes and all of those things, right? So yeah, this is just me showing up, and I think this has actually also got me a message. There's one thing that I strongly believe, right? That if I ever get anybody's time to talk to them, I have to leave them with something good. I have to leave them something encouraging, right? So this is my little way of encouraging you that, see, show up. Always show up. It doesn't have to be mechanical. You see, I heard something sometimes like you are the content. Do you get? You are the work. If I decide to have the whole podcast set up, all of those things, that's fine, right? But then if I decide to move around or maybe sit, right? I am the content. I choose what makes. The most important thing is that I'm passing the message, that you are also engaged, and that you are also getting that value that you're supposed to get, right? It doesn't have to be so, oh, I don't have this, so I can't do this. I didn't do this, so I can't do this. No, show up anyways. Do you get? I'm showing up anyways. I'm not planning what to tell you. The only thing that I put in my mind is that, okay, I need to show up. So let me just talk about showing up. The fact that I'm showing up. And maybe just also encourage people that, see, no matter what you're doing, just show up. That's all. I've not planned anything to tell you today, right? And have I posted an episode? Yes, I have, right? And I've not had to let the slightest excuse, which might actually even make sense, because sometimes your excuses do make sense, right? But then I've not let my excuses or any excuse I could ever have stop me from creating. So I was coming from work today, deciding just to show up, right? And then when we're coming, and then I was like, okay, I'll just do the video anyways. When we're in the car, I remembered, the tripod is in my room, but I'm coming to film in my department's office. Do you understand? So how would it be? And when I got here, see, I was tired. Like I'm still my work, and today work took like an unusual amount of time because I mostly close around 3, maybe 4. Today I closed almost 8 o'clock, right? And I was working like today I had a very heavy workload. Do you understand? Yes. So I could have given him any excuse that, and when I got here, the tripod was not here. I had to like walk all the way to my hall to go and get the tripod and then come in and film. You understand? So what's the whole point? That, see, you would have sensible excuses. You would have unfair. Is it correct to say unfair disadvantages? You would have disadvantages. I think the unfair disadvantages is like too much. You'd have people who would have unfair advantages against you. Maybe there might be another person who has a podcast, right? Who will have it easy. They have their setup, they have everything, they don't have to struggle for anything. But then you must decide that against all odds, you win. You understand? Don't say, I don't have what I'm supposed to have. See me, I'm sitting on the floor. Can someone beat me? Can you tell me that it's not a podcast because I'm on the floor? No, it's a podcast. You have to decide that against all odds, you will win. You don't have enough resources. You don't have enough money. See, I'm doing this in a very low light situation. You understand? I'm just using one bulb, right? That's all that is here. And then the place is not bougie, you know. Right now I'm sitting on the floor. Can you catch me? No. It's just that serious resilience that you should have, such that you see, nothing is the reason why you stop. You understand? Like my pastor says that last minute craft, not giving up. You know, you have to have that resilience that actually you don't give up, or you don't stop. Whatever you have, you use it. Whatever situation you have, you still do it regardless. Whatever it is, you don't have money, you don't have the resources, you don't have the personnel. The video that I did, I honestly didn't know what I was doing. I don't know how it turned out. If it turns out nice, we thank God. If it doesn't turn out nice and it's good and it's postable, I'll post it anyways. You understand? The whole point is that just show up. We need to see you show up. It's an attitude you should have, you know. If you have that attitude, nothing can stop you, because if you become a very big person, right, there are so challenges. People think that, when you become big, that's the end of challenges. Do you understand? No. When you become big, it comes with its own challenges. Let me even get closer. It has its own challenges though. And you just might not realize, you don't know until you get there. Do you understand? But then that training that you have when you are small would put you out there. Do you understand? One story that is my mind right now talking about this thing, you know, is the story of David from the Bible, right? He was in the bush, right? Forest, you know, taking care of his father's sheep, and he was there. The day that the prophet Samuel came to anoint him, he was there. They had even forgotten that, one person is somewhere. Do you understand? He might have felt rejected, might have felt dejected, might have thought that, see, my brothers have the honor of going to war, going to fight with the armies of Saul, you know, all those things. But they've left me to the but while he was there, he didn't just stay there. He was getting the training from there, you know. He was singing his psalms, he was playing his harp, he was getting the training, killing the bear, killing all those things, you know, learning that protective thing, that when he now met Goliath and he became big, he was able to now face Goliath and say that, hey Goliath, your head will be on the floor. And he killed him, you understand, with a stone. So he needed that training from the small times for the big times. So then if you are small, just know that that's not you. Like right now, right? This is not me. I'm transitioning, I'm growing. First video was not like this. Second video was not like the first video. Third video is not like the two that has passed. You understand? I'm growing, I'm advancing, I'm progressing. Do you get? So then just make sure that you are growing, because when you are small, don't say that this is me. Just understand that you are going somewhere. If I'm leaving Accra to Kumasi and I reach in Sawim and then there's a dust, I don't say, dust, life is dust. No! I know that I'm passing through, I'm going, so I just have to focus and go. Do you get? I don't want to bore you with plenty talks, I've already said enough. But then, just like I am showing up, I want you as a creative, fellow creative, show up. All right, show up. You don't think that the shoot will be good enough, go and do it anyways. You don't think the music will be good enough, write it anyways. You don't think the book will be good enough, put it out anyways. You don't think your phone can do, shoot with it anyways. You don't think you have learned this thing enough. See, the point is that no excuse should be able to come in your mind for it to be valid. Do you get? Do it anyways. All right, and cheers. So thank you so much for watching today's episode. I honestly don't know what I'm doing, right? I just hope it comes out well. But then, my name is Caleb Akoto-Bamfo, and I'm the host of the Creativation Podcast. These are process days, so definitely this might not be the best thing I put out, you understand? But then I'm just glad that we are showing up anyways, and we are doing what we are doing anyways, and we are going through the process, because if we do go through the process, we will get to the destination. All right, so yeah, thank you very much for watching. And if you listened on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify, thank you so much for listening. I believe this one would have been best enjoyed watching than listening. But then anyways, so if you listened and you want to come and watch, head over to YouTube, Creativation Podcast, and then watch what is going on today. Yeah, there's a little, skirmishes I'm able to do, right? Yeah, so thank you very much. Thank you for your support. Show up, all right? I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Bye. Bye.